Take a look at my guest, Krystle. At her highest weight of 400 pounds, Krystle says when she took control of her life and lost the weight, she had no idea she would lose her best friend, Kimberli, in the process. Krystle says Kimberli became jealous of her weight loss, stopped speaking to her, and eventually cut her out of her life. Krystle is now here asking for my help to figure out why. Everyone, please welcome Krystle to the show. Krystle, you look so cute!
Thank you.
Oh my God, yes, fashion moment.
Thank you.
You look stunning. Come through with the draped
Thank
shoulder.
you.
I live.
Yes, yes.
Come on.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so we saw the photo. You weighed 400 pounds.
I did.
Yes. And now you lost the weight and got your body to the place that you feel comfortable.
I do. I feel beautiful in my own skin.
Amen.
Finally. Finally.
Look at that.
Oh, goodness.
So your best friend Kimberli stopped talking to you after you lost the weight.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened.
We were always really close, you know, and I mean, after the weight loss, it was kind of, I felt like there was jealousy, like tension or something, because when I needed her after going through surgery and all this stuff, which is how I lost this weight, I wanted her to be more there for me. Like, I felt like I was always there for her. She was my main girl.
So in high school, did she defend you? Or did she sort of try to hide the friendship?
You know, I felt that she hid it.
She hid the friendship.
Yeah, and so it was kind of, we had our private hangouts outside of school. As I lost the weight, I started to notice maybe my mom was right.
So your mom acknowledges that she wasn't a cheerleader for you?
She had told me that she believed Kimmy was jealous over me. And I was like, Mom, what? But then after having the weight loss surgery, there was this distance between us.
Yeah.
That it was like, where are you? What happened?
So why confront Kimberli now?
I want us to have that relationship that I believe we both have always wanted. Just, we need your help.
Well, the first step you did was showing up, and second step was showing up this fly, and third step, right?
Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, please.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Hold on, is this from my homegirl, Nina Parker?
It is.
Okay.
It sure is.
Let me tell y'all something. Nina Parker can design the hell out of some clothes, okay?
Yes, she can.
Let's find out what Kimberli has to say about all this. Everyone, welcome Kimberli to the show. Hi, Kimberli.
Hi.
Thank you for being here. You look good, too.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you point blank. Why did you stop speaking to Krystle? Was it because she lost the weight?
That's honestly not why I stopped talking to her. Honestly, the reason why I grew so distant from her is because the second you started having that surgery and losing all that weight, I loved you for it. I never stopped loving you and supporting you no matter what the hell happened. I always had your back. All that crap talking you were talking about, you know, had nothing to do with me. Nothing. I knew nothing about those certain people talking about you. You knew that. That's why I was only in school with you for a little bit. No matter what, we were friends outside. But once you lost all that weight, you distanced yourself from me, okay? You blocked me out. You blocked me out of your life. You kicked me out of your life. And you know what? All I wanted you to at least acknowledge the fact that it's not me, okay? I didn't distance myself from you. You pushed me away. You were having the time of your life being thin. I understand that, but you blocked me out. And I don't know if you were alive or dead. I didn't know what the hell was happening with you.
I can kind of see what she's saying to the point of that's her perspective, you know, and we have never talked about this before. So I'm glad I finally get to hear her side, you know, of this, because now she's hearing my side of how I felt. This is where
I agree.
We need the help.
Kimberli, Krystle believes that you were jealous of her. Was there any ever jealousy?
I was never jealous. I was more threatened sometimes, considering the fact that, I'm sorry, but when you slept with my ex-boyfriend, you lost your virginity to him. That was before you lost the weight, okay? And that broke my heart.
Krystle,
why are you keeping my past? I'm sorry.
Is this true? No, you don't have to apologize. You get it out, but I want to know.
I'm not exactly sure. The one she's speaking of, this is like we're talking about way back in the day, like kids.
High school, yeah.
We're kids. So, I mean, to hear that now, it's like, well, I guess that's why we're both here, is we have all this built up, like she sees it that way, I see it in the way of...
So I just want to acknowledge, did you have sexual relations with her ex when you were kids?
When we were kids, honestly, I can't remember if it was her boyfriend or not, or her ex. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember that far back, but it could have been.
Okay.
And if that's the case, I would gladly apologize right now.
Kimberli, how do you feel about Krystle losing the weight?
I'm actually very, very damn proud of her. I am so beyond proud of her, okay? She is beautiful. I love her no matter what. I love her, okay? You look fantastic. I swear, you look fantastic, okay? She's beautiful. Look at her. I mean,
I see she looks great. She looks phenomenal.
Great. I mean, seriously. But I'm still so upset about what happened before, and you want to build a friendship now, you have to start talking to me.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's right.
And you have to start listening when I talk, which is a lot of things you don't do. You overtalk me all the time. And that's why we're here, so I could say my voice for once. You could hear me.
Yes.
Okay?
Krystle, what do you want from Kimberli now?
I want her to understand my side too, where I'm coming from, because I hear her very loud and clear.
And what's the side you want her to hear?
Of how I felt. I felt abandoned. I felt abandoned, and that's where I held on to any friend I had because I was mooed at, because I was oinked at, because nobody wanted me around, because I was the big girl. I didn't get to have friends. You were it. You were the one I wanted. And I think we both just didn't understand that. I needed you in a different way that you needed me. And we both just didn't know how to say that, I guess. Because I love you. You're like my sister. I love you. And that's why I asked for this help.
Kimberli, what do you want from Krystle?
I just want you to be my friend again, and I want you to stop like shutting me out. I want you to stop shutting me out of your life. I will always love you, okay?
Well, this is a friendship that is definitely going to stay strong. And let me tell you something, because I can clearly see from here where the issues are and the breakdown in communication and what is holding you all and where the pain is coming from. First, your pain, Kimberli. I can understand. You have these feelings of she slept with my boyfriend, and you know, as kids, even though we're kids and it happens, that type sticks with us. You know what I mean? Like, I still remember my first couple of boyfriends, like the things that happened with it. It's like it sticks with us. So once you started feeling betrayed at that point, you put a little bit of a guard up. And even though she was still your friend, the guard makes sense of why, like, you could start feeling like there's distance. But on the flip side, I also heard you. You said, I didn't have anybody. You were the only one. So when she put out that wall, you then started to try to latch on to anybody who would be there for you.
Yeah.
Can you apologize for saying, you know what? I messed with somebody that you dated. I know it hurt your feelings. I'm sorry.
I am.
Tell her.
I really, truly am. I never knew that, and I never meant to do that to you. Never. You know, no matter what, I'm always there for you.
I know.
I'm always here, and I'm so sorry I made you feel that way.
So can you make the commitment for her to not distance yourself and to communicate in a way that is not talking from the pain you feel?
Absolutely. It will come straight from the heart no matter what. And I'll make sure that I will not put up a wall. I will not back away from you anymore. But you can't back away either, okay? You have to make sure you promise me that too, okay?
On TV.
On TV.
On TV. Listen. Want to give your friend a hug?
Yes, of course I do.
Hold on, where you going? I'll tell you where you're going. Right here to subscribe and right here to watch more. Period.